Man, what is good, YouTube? I decided to make an NCAA basketball season on NBA 2K24. I was able to get 38 teams with some of the best teams that are in the real-life March Madness tournament. Anyways, how it's going to work, these teams are going to be put into a 35-game season. And then the teams with the best record are going to be put into a Sweet 16 tournament. No matter the conference, just the top 16 records in a Sweet 16 tournament to see who wins it all. Anyways, let's get straight into it. I just simmed all the way to the end. We're going to look at all the rewards real quick. I'm going to just skim through these real quick. We got the NBA first team, second team, third team, defense first team, defense second team. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to get into the bracket. But anyways, let's look at these records first. Anyways, it's the top 16 teams. So if we look here, there's some unexpected people up there. Like Northwestern's up there, Duke's up there, Colorado. We got New Mexico at the 11th spot. And then for some reason, I don't know how, but Purdue didn't make it. Houston didn't make it. UConn didn't make it, who's the favorite in real life. Marquette didn't make it. Gonzaga didn't make it. A lot of teams were getting left out. But anyways, it was like the best teams that I could find. And then UConn finished the record with 13-22. But anyways, let's take a look at this bracket. Wisconsin, they finished in the first seed. They're taking on Purdue. We got Baylor versus Colorado. North Carolina taking on Texas. We got Kentucky versus New Mexico. Other side, we got Auburn taking on BYU. Iowa State taking on Duke. Northwestern taking on Wichita State. And Arizona taking on Kansas. But anyways, let's get straight to it. We got Northwestern taking on Wichita State. They pass it to the paint, get the first points of the tournament. I went ahead and simmed this to the fourth quarter. The longer the tournament goes, the more of the games I'm going to show for the championship matchup. I'm going to show everything. But anyways, let's get straight into it. We're looking at the score. It's 39-31, but Wichita State, they go ahead. They shoot a three, and they drain it. But North Carolina, they went down the court. They hit one free throw. Then they went ahead, hit a second one. They're over here trying to improve the lead, but here we go. We got Bowie. He passes it to the center into the paint, and he dunks it. Then they went ahead. They set a screen for Bowie. Bowie pulls up from deep. He drains the three. They improve the lead by 10, and then there was only 33 seconds left on the board. Wichita State had no time to come back, so they just let Northwestern dribble out the clock, and that ends off. Northwestern moves on to the next round.
Each and every game here in the postseason. It's game one. We're ready to.
Here we go, the next matchup, we got Duke taking on Iowa State. I go ahead, I sim this. We get to the end of the third. It's the fourth. I looked at the lead. Duke went ahead. They were running away with the game. They drive to the paint. This shot gets blocked. Iowa State is trying to get a little bit more points on the board. They shoot a three, but it breaks. Duke gets the rebound, and they just dribble out the clock, and they move on to the next round. All right, for this next one, we got Texas taking on North Carolina. Let's get straight into it. We're going to sim it a little bit. We get to the end of the third quarter. Texas is up by 12. They improve the lead to 14. They get a little baby hook in the paint. There's about 3 seconds left to go in the third. North Carolina dribbles it up. They shoot a full quarter, and it goes in to end the third quarter to put them down by 11.
Wow, what a shot.
North Carolina, they hit a little pick and roll. They drive. They dunk it in. That puts them down by 10. They go ahead, drive in. They get fouled. They get one free throw, shoot another. They miss it. Texas gets the rebound. Their point guard drives to the paint, shoots a little jumper. He gets it in. That puts them up 67-55. North Carolina drives to the paint. Their center gets blocked. Texas gets the rebound. Hunter, he's on the fast break. He goes ahead. He lays it in. He puts a stamp onto this matchup. North Carolina, they get the rebound at the end. They're down by 10, though. They fake a shot, shoot it, but misses the shot. And Texas gets an upset win over North Carolina. Wins by 10, moves on to the next round. All right, for this next matchup, we got Colorado taking on Baylor. Baylor is up by 11 in the fourth quarter. They pass it. They improve the lead to 14, but Colorado comes back with a three-pointer. They're down by 10. They got the ball back. They drop to the paint. They put it in. They're only making the lead down by 8, but Baylor, they go ahead. They fake a shot. They shoot it. They put them up by 10 again. William, he fakes a three-point shot. Then he shoots it. He drains it. There's only 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Colorado didn't even foul. They just let Baylor dribble out the clock, and they move on to the next round.
Stop conference semifinals. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
All right, we get to this next matchup. We got Kansas taking on Arizona. We're going to go ahead, sim. We jump in at the third quarter. Arizona, they're up by 2. It's 42-40. But Arizona, they drive, set a screen. They pass it to the paint. They dunk it. Kansas has the ball. 4 seconds left in the third. They shoot a shot. They miss it. Arizona drives down the court. Half-court shot. They shoot it, and it goes in. But it seemed to be a little too late, so they went ahead and reviewed the shot.
For the buzzer.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
But there you have it. Arizona didn't get it off in time. But here we go. We get to the fourth quarter. They drive to the paint. They shoot a shot. They get it. Kansas drives in. They block a shot. Hunter Dickinson, he moves to the left. He goes to the right. He goes ahead, sinks it in. Arizona goes to the paint. They shoot a shot. Hunter Dickinson jumps up. He smacks that out of there. Hunter Dickinson He drives to the paint. He gets fouled. He gets a free throw. He goes for another. He seems like the only one doing something for Kansas, but there we go. Kansas goes ahead, drives to the paint, gets a layup. It ties it all up. Arizona drives to the paint. They get fouled. They land one free throw. They shoot another. They get it in. There's only 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kansas, they go ahead, shoot a three-pointer. They miss it. Arizona gets the ball. They get fouled. Arizona's on the line. They drain 1-3. They put them up by 3. They go for another one. That puts them up by 4. There's only 20 seconds left. Jackson for Kansas. He drives to the paint. Nothing's there. He has the dude wide open in the corner. Instead, he takes the shot, puts them down by 2. Arizona gets the ball. They pass it again. They get sent to the line. Boswell knocks down one. He goes ahead. He knocks down another. They're up by 4. Kansas has the ball. There's only 10 seconds to work with. Harris brings it down the court. Passes to Adam. Adam shoots a 3, and he drains it. That puts them only down by 1. Arizona gets the ball. Boswell's on the line. He knocks down 1. He knocks down his second. That puts them up by 3. Kansas has the ball, passes it to Adams. Adams shoots a 3, but he misses it. Arizona wins this matchup by 3 and moves on to the next round. All right, for this next matchup, we got BYU in New York Knicks jerseys. I'm not too sure why, but they're taking on Auburn. I sent to the fourth quarter. BYU was keeping a lead. They shot a 3, put them up by 14 for the next 2 minutes. The game was scoreless. BYU was keeping a comfortable lead. They shot it in the corner. They missed a shot. Auburn has the ball. Last second, they just dribble out the clock. BYU got a pretty easy win. They win by 14, eliminating Auburn and move on to the next round. All right, that brings us to the next matchup. We got Kentucky taking on New Mexico. I sent to the fourth quarter, 65-65. We get into it. Kentucky has the ball. They hit a little spin move. He shoots it. He gets it in. It's 67-65. New Mexico hits a pick and roll, passes it to the center. He shoots it. He gets fouled. He knocks down a free throw, and then he knocks down another one to tie up the score. Kentucky's ball, 67-67. He hits a step back deep mid-range. He drains it, makes it 69-67. New Mexico, he receives the screen. He goes out, shoots a three-pointer, drains it. That puts him up by 1. Now we got a minute left in the fourth quarter. New Mexico got the ball back. They drive. He passes it to the center. Center slams it down. That puts him up by 3. Kentucky hits a pick and roll, passes it to the center. He slams it down. They're only down by 1. New Mexico gets the ball. They get fouled. He gets sent to the line. He ends up missing the first one, shoots another. This one he makes. Now we got Dillingham. Dillingham, he receives a screen from the center. He passes it to Edwards. Edwards is backing him down. He has him in the paint. Does a little spin move, little baby hook with the left hand. And then that leaves the score at 73-73. All right, New Mexico's ball. They got 11 seconds. It seems like they're going to go for a last-second shot. They got people running around on the court trying to look for something. They set a screen for the point guard. Point guard shoots a contested 3, and he drains it to leave 2.4 seconds left on the clock for Kentucky. 2.4 seconds left. Not much to work with. Shepard gets the ball. He shoots a full quarter, and he misses it. New Mexico wins by 3 and moves on to the next round.
Look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2.
All right, for this next one, we got 2 Big Ten teams. We got Purdue taking on Wisconsin. We jumping in on third, 49-49. Wisconsin center. He shoots and he scores. Zach Edey, he takes it to the paint. He gets fouled. He gets put on the line. He only knocks down 1 free throw. They're down by 1. Wisconsin returns with a layup of their own, but Purdue comes back with a deep mid-range, and they drain it. All right, there's only like 5 seconds left. They pass it to Edey in the paint. He goes ahead. He drains it. Purdue in the fourth quarter drains a 3. It's 57-53. Wisconsin, they get a layup. We got 2:11 left. Purdue passes it. Lawyer for 3. He drains it. All right. Purdue was starting to get momentum. Lawyer took it to the paint. He got fouled. He misses the first free throw, but it's okay because he goes ahead, makes the second one. That puts him up by 6. Wisconsin, they get the ball and instantly turn it over where they really cannot afford that at all. Purdue's ball, they're up by 6. There's only 30 seconds to work with. They're at half court. He's getting double teamed. He ends up getting fouled. He takes it to the line. Smith knocks down 1. He knocks down the second one. That puts him up by 8. This time he hits another spin move. This time he takes it to the paint and he makes it. Purdue gives it to Smith. Smith gets fouled. They're up by 6. He makes it to 7, and he makes it up by 8. Now it's Wisconsin's ball. They got 20 seconds to work with. They give it to Blackwell. Blackwell misses a shot. Purdue gets the rebound, and they dribble out the clock to win 65-57 over Wisconsin. After that last matchup, that wraps up the Sweet 16. Now we're in the Elite 8. Let's take a look at these matchups. We got Baylor taking on Purdue, Texas taking on New Mexico, Duke taking on BYU, and Arizona taking on Northwestern. Let's get straight into it. First matchup in the Elite 8, we got New Mexico taking on Texas. I sent to the mid-third. New Mexico's up by 2, but Texas, they start off with a good three-pointer. That makes it 35-34. New Mexico drives to the paint. Their center lays it up, and he gets it in. Now it's Texas's ball. They shoot it deep mid, contested, but they end up draining it. We got 9 seconds left. New Mexico takes it to the paint. They make it. They give it to Joseph in the paint. He shoots it. He puts it in, 38-39. Texas, they hit a step back. They miss it, but Mitchell gets the rebound. He puts it back up, puts them up by 3, 41-38. New Mexico's ball. They pass it to Washington. Washington hits a spin move, hits it with a crossover, pulls it from mid, and he ends up making it, only putting them down by 1. But Texas, they give it to Pryor. Pryor fakes the shot, goes up with it, puts them up by 3. New Mexico shoots a 3. Joseph, he tips it in, putting them down by 1. Washington on a fast break. He ends up slamming it down. Now they give it to House. House shoots a 3. He drains a 3. New Mexico's starting to take over. They're up by 4. Texas is center. They go ahead, make a shot. Now it's New Mexico's ball. House ends up receiving a screen. He shoots a 3. He drains it in. That puts them up by 5. Now we got Texas. They shoot a corner shot. They miss it. Cedric, he ends up getting it. He passes it out. They give it to Hunter. Hunter shoots a 3. He misses it. Texas, they end up almost getting the rebound again, but it was a little too much, a little too late.
Has been won. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't a great big in the postseason?
All right, now we get to the next matchup. We got Northwestern taking on Arizona. We got 2 minutes left in the third. Nicholson gets the ball. He passes it to Lambert. Lambert shoots it. He scores, makes it 50-42. Northwestern pulls up from 3. They miss it, but Nicholson, he grabs the board, slams it down. Now we got Arizona on the fader. They drained that. It's 52-44. All right, now we got Northwestern, pulls up from 3. They drain it. They're starting to drain threes on Arizona, and it's pretty easy. Now they're up by 11. They give it to Ballo. Ballo in the paint. He scores 55-56. Northwestern hits Preston in the paint. He shoots it. He misses it, but he grabs his own board. He's in the paint. He's moving around. He shoots again. He gets blocked. Nicholson grabs the rebound and puts it in, puts him up by 11. Now Bowie has the ball. He takes it to the paint. He gets a left-hand layup, puts him up by 13. Now it's Arizona's ball. Number 2 is dribbling all around the court. He's hitting step backs. He drives to the paint. He's backing him down. He shoots a layup. He puts it in. Now they're only down by 11. Nicholson gives it to Mullins. Mullins gives it to Bowie. Bowie, he's dribbling. He ends up passing it to Preston. He gives it back to Bowie. Bowie, he's going to go ahead. Hit his spin move. Passes out to Mullins. They give it to Preston. They give it to Lambert. Lambert's dribbling. He gets locked up. He shoots it, and he drains it. Now it's Arizona's ball. They don't got much to work with. He's feinting shots. He shoots a 3. He drains it. There's about a minute left in this game. They hit a pick and roll. Nicholson, he slams it down, but he ends up actually missing it. Arizona, they get the rebound. Give it to Johnson. Johnson shoots a 3. He drains it. Arizona's looking for a comeback. We got 40 seconds left. Down by 7. They drive to the paint. Make it and 1. Nicholson ends up shooting the free throw. He puts it in. Nicholson drives to the paint. He slams it down. Now they're up by 12. And it's almost looking out of reach. Arizona takes it to the paint. They score, get an and 1. They drain the free throw, but there's not much to work with. They let Northwestern dribble out the clock, and they win by 9. All right, that brings us to the next one. We got Purdue taking on Baylor. Baylor's at home. It's 30-34, second quarter. Purdue, they end up shooting a contested shot. They make it. Tutrachua shoots a 3. He makes it. I probably butchered that name, but my bad. All right. But anyways, Edie took it to the paint. He slammed it down. Now Walter for Baylor. He shoots a mid-range. He ends up making it. He gets the ball back on offense. Shoots a corner 3. He drains that into. Now it's 42-36. Missy in the paint for a spin move. He ends up putting it in. Purdue hits first in the paint. He slams it down. That puts them down by 6. Baylor takes it to the paint. They miss a shot. Purdue gets the rebound. They shoot a shot from beyond half court, and it's a last-second shot, and he makes it to put him down by 3 to go into the fourth quarter. All right, now we're in the fourth quarter. Baylor, they take it to the end of the shot clock, drop to the paint, shoot a layup. They get it in, 46-41. Purdue, they drive mid-range. They get it down to 3. All right, Baylor takes it back to the paint. They get it up to 5. Edie, he drives to the paint. He slams it down, puts them down by 3. All right, Baylor, they give it to Bridges. Bridges shoots it. From the free throw line, he makes it, puts them up by 5. Now Missy got the ball. Missy's getting double teamed. They give it back to Missy. Give it to Walter. Walter shoots a 3. He drains it, puts them up by 8. Now we got 30 seconds left. Purdue gives it to Morton. Morton shoots a 3. He drains it. Now it's back to 5. Now we got 30 seconds left in this game. They give it to Dennis. Dennis gets fouled. He shoots a free throw. He makes it. He's going to go ahead, shoot another one. He makes that one too. That puts him up by 7. Purdue drives to the paint. He fakes the shot. Then he goes up with it, and he misses it. And Baylor dribbles out this clock, and they win this game 55-48. All right, for this next matchup, we got BYU rocking the Knicks jerseys for some reason, taking on Duke. Right when we hopped in this one, Johnson was shooting free throws. So I guess he got fouled from the 3 because he ended up knocking down 3 free throws. But that's okay. Duke's ball, they hit a spin move. He hits a step back. He passes it to Mitchell. Mitchell shoots a 3. He drains it. Nearly a buzzer beater. That ends off the first half. All right, BYU's ball. They give it to Adams Jr., top of the key. He shoots a 3. He knocks it down. Flipinowski in the paint for Duke. He puts him up by 4. BYU's ball. They give it to Adams Jr. in the paint. He puts it up. That puts him down by 2. Proctor, he takes it to the paint for Duke. He shoots a shot. He gets fouled. He's on the free throw line. He knocks down only 1. All right, Hall for 3 for BYU. He ends up tying up this game. Duke's ball. Proctor on the pick and roll. He doesn't give it to Flipinowski. Instead, he pulls up from mid, and he ends up draining it down. Duke pulls up from 3. They drain it down again. That puts them up by 5. BYU shoots a 3. They drain it down, leaving .7 on the clock. They did the same thing Duke did to them in the end of the second. BYU, they drain a 3 to start off the fourth quarter. That puts them up by 1. Duke takes it to the paint. They drain a shot. That puts them up by 1. BYU returns with a dunk, and that puts them up by 1. Mitchell's on the line after getting fouled. He knocks down a free throw. He goes ahead. He knocks down another one. They take the lead back up. They're up by 1. Now we give it to Waterman. He's in the paint. That puts BYU up by 1. BYU hits Waterman in the paint. He lays it up. That puts them up by 3. They finally change it up a little bit, but Duke, they end up shooting a shot. BYU for 3. They drain it down. That puts them up by 4. We got 15 seconds left. Duke's ball. They give it to Mitchell. Mitchell's driving. He shoots a contested 3. He misses it. BYU's ball. They get fouled. They give it to him again. No, he gets fouled. He's shooting his free throws, shoots the first one, he knocks it down, he shoots the second one, he knocks that one down too. Now it's Duke's ball, not much to work with. They give it to McCain, they give it to Mitchell. Mitchell shoots a 3, he misses it, Waterman grabs the rebound. BYU moves on to the next round, beating Duke by 6. Alright, after that last one, that moves us to the Final Four. Let's take a look at these matchups. We got Baylor Bears taking on New Mexico Lobos. We got Northwestern taking on BYU. Let's get straight to it. Alright, we get to the next one. BYU taking on Northwestern. I'm starting to sim less for these ones. We're in the second. Northwestern, they're up by 9. BYU takes it to the paint, though. They get it down to 7. BYU gets the ball back. They pass it to the paint. Adams Jr., he slams it down, puts them down by 5. Alright, Mullen takes it to the paint. He shoots it. He gets blocked, but he gets the rebound, shoots it again. He misses that too, ends off the first half. No points in the first half of the third, but no, he shoots a fade 3 and he drains it down. Makes it 20-22. Northwestern in the lead. They get it to the paint. Preston slams it down. We got Adams Jr. He's doing the ISO. He drives to the paint. He gets fouled. He's on the line. He knocks down only 1. Northwestern hits his step back. They drain it down. That puts him up by 5. Bowie, he shoots a deep 3. He misses it. Nicholson gets the ball. Makes a buzzer beater at the end of the third. That puts him up by 7. Starting off the fourth, Preston drives to the paint. He dunks it. BYU gets the ball. Nell misses a layup. Gets the rebound. Gives it to Hall for 3. He ends up knocking that down. That puts him up by 6. BYU gets the ball back. They knock down a mid-range shot. They get the ball back again. Hall, he shoots a 3. He drains it, only putting them down by 1. Northwestern really needs to put points on the board. Bowie gives it to Preston. He misses a shot. BYU gets the rebound. BYU's ball. Shoots it. Johnson from 3. Knocks it down and leaves 2.5 on the clock. Northwestern's ball. They really need to make something. Lambert for the game-winning shot, and he knocks it down and leave 0.2 on the shot. And I paused it out of excitement. I messed that shit up. Fuck. All right, here we go. BYU tries to get a shot off. They shoot it, but there was 0.2 on the clock. They didn't have enough time to put it up. Northwestern wins 33-32 to move on to the championship. Now we move on to Baylor taking on New Mexico. They already got more points in the first half than they did the whole game. Washington, he shoots a 3. He knocks it down. There's 5 seconds left. Baylor hits a step back. He shoots it from the free throw line. He knocks it down. Now we get to the second half. All right. House, he drives to the paint. He got fouled. He got to the free throw line. He knocked down the first one. He shoots the second. He knocks that one down too. Now it's 35-32 New Mexico. New Mexico center, he's in the paint. He's posting him up. He shoots it. Puts him up by 5. Baylor's guard, he comes in. He shoots a faded mid-range. That puts him down by 3. But New Mexico comes back with a lob and they slam it down. That puts him up by 5. New Mexico from 3. They shoot it. They knock it down. Baylor driving out of the corner. They give it to Walter. Walter for a last-second shot. He shoots a 3. He knocks it down. Knocks down the buzzer to end off the third quarter. Now we get to the fourth. Walter, he drives to the paint. He gets a layup. That puts him down by 3. Walter gets the ball back again. He drives in. He's single-handedly bringing Baylor back into this game. Joseph for the paint for New Mexico. That puts him up by 3. Baylor's ball, he tries to slam it down, but he gets fouled, lays it in, gets an and-1, shoots a free throw. He misses that. New Mexico gets the rebound. New Mexico passes it to the paint, wide open. He slams it down. New Mexico gets the ball back, gives it to Washington. Washington pulls up, transition 3, but he knocks it down. That puts him up by 6. Baylor's ball. Walter drives to the paint, and he shoots it, and he knocks it down. That puts him down by 4. House takes it to the paint, but he couldn't find anybody. He gets ripped from. Baylor gets the steal. They're driving. Give it to Walter. Walter comes in. He's driving to the paint. He's getting locked up. New Mexico gets the steal right back. 40 seconds left on the clock. They get fouled. They give it to House. House, he's driving. He's getting double teamed. So he dishes it to Washington. Washington from a deep 2. He drains it down. That puts him up by 6. Now it's Baylor's ball. They're driving to the paint. They give it to TT. TT shoots it. He misses it. New Mexico gets the rebound. Washington, he shoots a free throw. Knocks it down. Puts him up by 7. He shoots another one. Knocks that one down 2. Puts him up by 8. Baylor shoots a deep 3. They miss it. They get the rebound. They pass it out. Dennis, he gives it to Walter. Walter goes to shoot. He gives it back to Dennis. Dennis shoots a 3. They miss it. New Mexico gets the ball. Then they chuck it down the court. They give up a turnover. Baylor shoots it. They miss it. I don't know what New Mexico was thinking. The game was already over, but I don't know why they chucked it down the court. But they end up winning by 8 over Baylor, moving on to the championship game. All right, for the final matchup, we got Northwestern Wildcats taking on New Mexico Lobos. Here we go. Let's get straight into it. All right, let's get straight into it. Northwestern taking on New Mexico. This time there is no simming. Just getting straight to the action. All right, here we go. Nicholson in the paint. He goes ahead, gets a layup. He gets the first points of the championship matchup. They got the ball back. He goes ahead, does another post hook. He gets that one in too. House takes it to the paint. He gets it in. New Mexico takes it to the paint again. Joseph got fouled. He knocks down a free throw. He shoots another one. He knocks that one down too. It is 4-4. Barnheiser in the corner. He shoots a 3. He drains it. All right, now New Mexico's ball. They lob it up. Toppin. He goes ahead, slams it down. Now it's Northwestern's ball. Boo takes it to the paint. He gets fouled. He shoots a free throw. He knocks it down. He shoots another one. He knocks that down too. It is 9-6 for Northwestern. Baker outside for New Mexico. He knocks down a 3. House goes in for a handoff. He slams it down. That puts it up to 11-9. But Barry comes in for Northwestern. He gets a left-hand layup. All right. New Mexico, they're going to drive down. Am, he goes in for a layup. He knocks it down. On the next possession, he's there for a 3. He shoots it. He knocks it down. Then he throws a lob. They slam it. New Mexico's going off right now. It's the second quarter. 55 seconds left. They give it to Boo. Boo shoots a 3. He drains it, and he got fouled. He's on the line. He shoots the free throw. He gets the and one. It is 18-15. Joseph takes it to the paint. He does a floater. He knocks it down. Northwestern to the paint. They knock down the shot. 20-17. Pick and roll. Joseph goes in with the left-hand layup. He makes it. Now we got Bowie. He shoots a half-court shot, and he misses it. That ends off the first half. All right, New Mexico shoots a 3, and they drain it to start off the second half. Mullins comes in. He shoots a 3, too. All right, they're going off for 3s right now. Preston on the pick and roll. He slams it down. New Mexico's driving. They dish it to Toppin. He slams it. House on the fast break. He shoots a 3, and he drains it. There's about 30 seconds in the third quarter. Bowie, he's going to drive in. He dishes it to Nicholson. Nicholson, he dunks it. All right. House comes in with a spin move, shoots a deep mid. They miss it. End of the third. Bowie shoots a half quarter, and he misses it. But there we go. We get to the fourth quarter. Northwestern drove in. They got fouled. Lamberg, he shoots a free throw. He knocks it down. He's going to go ahead. He shoots another, knocks it down, puts him only down by 4. New Mexico, no look pass to Joseph, and Joseph slams it down. New Mexico, back to Toppin. Toppin, he goes ahead, gets an and one. He shoots the free throw. He's making it. New Mexico starting to take over the lead. House on a fast break. He shoots it. He gets fouled, misses the shot. He knocks down a free throw, goes ahead, knocks down another one. New Mexico starting to take over, making his lead up to 11. But Bowie, he drives in, left-hand layup. Now it's New Mexico's ball. House tells everyone to move out the way. He shoots a 3. He drains it. They're just absolutely taking over the game. Preston on the pick and roll. He slams it down to put him down by 10. But House comes back from the free throw line. He knocks down the shot. Lamberg, he hits the screen. He's going to go ahead, shoots the shot. He fakes it, gives it to Preston. Preston gives it to Bowie. Bowie shoots a shot. He gives it to Lamberg. Lamberg shoots it. He misses the shot. New Mexico gets the rebound, and they dribble out the clock. And the New Mexico Lobos, they get a 42-30 win over the Northwestern Wildcats in the championship matchup to take it all.
Champions.
That's the end of the game. Thanks for coming out.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional.
Credit to the victors and the amazing job they did.
And there you have it. New Mexico, they're jumping up because they won. But for some reason, Bowie was celebrating. And then they're handing out the trophy. I don't know why a Northwestern player's there. He's taking the trophy. He's excited. He don't know what's going on. They thought they won. He's giving the trophy to House. He forgot what team he was on. I don't know if he got smacked across his head, but I don't know. He thought they won. Bowie was celebrating too. They're in the Northwestern crowd. They don't look too happy, but There's a couple of them in the crowd that are kind of confused too, but here we go. I'm going to just look at these stats a little bit. Bowie was top scorer for Northwestern, and House was the top scorer for New Mexico. New Mexico Lobos, they go ahead. They win this all. This is not aged too well in real life. They got out in the first round, but Finals MVP. Jalen House, he won Finals MVP, 14 points. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 40 from three-pointer, 55 from the field, and 100 for free throw. And there you have it. New Mexico, they're taking it all. And I guess that's it for this video. I hope y'all enjoy. Peace.